Being a content creator is hard. Mentally hard. Especially when you're trying to make a name for yourself and nobody believes in you. What most people don't understand about creators is the amount of effort that it takes. Imagine waking up every day to make videos and post them online, all while crossing your fingers hoping that today's video will blow up and that you'll finally get the audience you deserve. That was me. Well, at least that's how I used to be. My name is Ken, and for the past 9 months I've been consistently posting content on YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. And I've learnt a shit ton of lessons along my journey. But I started off as a dude who simply wanted to go viral. That was my only goal. December 1st, 2023. The birth of Kentor. I had a lot of past experience with going viral on social media before. Whether it's with my clothing brand, my fitness page, or the little podcast that I hosted with my high school friends. So I thought this new personal brand would be a walk in the park. And I was pretty confident in my abilities. How hard could it be? And man, I just wish that I could go back and prepare myself. Because after a few months of posting daily content, reality started to slap me in the face. But it wasn't just a quick little smack on the cheek. It was a slow, burning strike that continued to drain me for many more months. And this led me to my first big content creation lesson. The goal is the journey. It basically means to become obsessed with the creative process. To wake up every day and appreciate each and every task. This mindset shift made me more comfortable with my situation. These 5 words were constantly repeating in my head, reminding me to focus on the journey and not the destination. But deep down, the desire to go viral was still there. It never really disappeared, even to this day. And I honestly couldn't control it, so I was angry. This was around 6 months in and my growth was barely moving. But I couldn't give up because I had no plan B. I wanted this to work. I had to make it work. So I started to resent the entire concept of being a creator. I believed it was a huge dilemma because of one single word. Delusion. You have to be delusional. You have to look stupid in front of the whole world. Because I learned the hard way that nobody's going to believe in you. Nobody's going to hold your hand and guide you all the way to the top. So the only option is to be that one weird person who makes videos online. Until you're not. Until people start actually recognizing your message. Until they consume your content for what it's truly worth for. And not a lot of people are willing to make that sacrifice. No one actually wants to be the black sheep. To be the person missing out on social life because they have to edit their next video. Or the person skipping their studies to work on their new ideas. But to some degree, all of the big creators you like to watch have made these sacrifices. They were all willing to be delusional. Fuck being normal. I used to think that I was willing to make these sacrifices. That I was willing to go outside the box and be somewhat different from people my age. I don't drink, I don't party, I don't do drugs, I don't go raving, and I don't even go to the gym. I'm just a guy who spends most of his time at home filming videos of himself. But when people in real life started to recognize these things about me, it felt way different. It feels uncomfortable when they start being bothered by who you want to be. And as a small creator, it's scary to hear that. But to those of you who are staying consistent and are putting in the work every day, just keep going. The real winner of this race is the one who never stops running. And if it makes you feel better, you're not alone in this. It's kind of awkward telling people that I create content because it's not normal. But the big difference between me 9 months ago and me today is that now I feel sorry for them. Now I know what I want. This is actually really funny to me nowadays. Because I see people in public or in uni and they look absolutely clueless. They have no idea what they want in life. Or in most cases, they just don't want to admit it. Because they're afraid of being weird. They're afraid of not fitting into society. They haven't sat down with God and had these long conversations that I've had. They haven't set any smart goals for themselves. They choose to procrastinate rather than taking action. They choose to obsess on the end result over the day-to-day journey. And I'm going to sound like a dickhead, but I feel very proud of myself for that. Because I didn't just take the leap one day and decided to create content. I wake up every day and tell myself that I am a content creator. As for the rest of the world, they can keep scrolling. If you're a small creator who feels like everything is going against them, whether it's society or the social media algorithms, I'm inviting you to join my paid community. It's a place where people like us can gather together and learn the art of making easy cinematic videos to tell our unique story. We also have multiple courses that covers all the topics you need, as well as our group calls where we hop on Zoom to share advice and strategies. And there's a lot more stuff waiting for you inside, so if you want more details, you can click the link in the description below.